challenge with the irrigation. It's setting below the plant levels, so it's being inhibited. Basically, it's not watering all of the plants, it's just dumping water into a single location and over watering specific plants. So I needed to spread out a little bit more. It worked in the beginning because it was lower to the ground, and all the plants were lower to the ground, I mean. But now the plants have gotten so large that they're dwarfing my irrigation. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build it up a little bit. We're gonna raise the irrigation up and let it water over the top of the plants instead. So check it out, here we go. So what I've got these posts. Basically they're just fence pickets is all they are, old fence pickets. Kind of the same thing that I've used on the backdrop back there, and I just painted them. But I have a couple extra ones, so this is what we're going to use as our stakes. I don't technically, I don't buy a lot of stuff for the garden. I try to make everything from what I have if I can. So here we have our irrigation stake. I'm just going to disassemble it. So it's got this little eye hole that goes through the center of it, and I'm just going to clip that so I can disconnect it from there. And actually I can just unscrew the head of this and pop this off. Pull this back as well. Actually, I just want to leave that alone. Yeah, so I want the on and off switch to stay. So rather than cut it off and add another coupling and all that stuff, I'm just going to cut through this little eye right here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a little eye right there. Okay, so got the cutters here. I'm just going to use these and we'll clip through this. Pull my cord out and I'll show you what I did. You're going to see it's got this little clip on it here. I just broke that free and pulled that line out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a coupling to the end of this, and we're going to raise this up into the air. Okay, so got a coupling here. Let's see what that looks like. Coupling there, and then 1/4 inch line. So I'm going to come in here on the end of this line where we disconnected, which is still the same 1/4 inch line. It's got a little shut-off valve on it. I'm gonna add my coupling, and then we're gonna tie in 1/4 inch line to that. So you can kind of see here, let me pull you down so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the coupling, this is where I fit it, and you can see this is the little shut-off valve that comes on that stake. This is where the sprayer was, and you see this is my sprayer down here, laying on the ground down here. We're going to use that sprayer again in a minute, but now we're going to go on and we're going to install our stake and attach this to it. I'll show you how we're going to raise this up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and got our stake here. We're going to put it into the garden just a little ways. I'm going to go ahead and drive it into the ground. Go. Take it a little deeper. All right, got that in the ground. Now, get my 1/4 inch line and run it over. We're just going to take it up the side of the post. Up the side of the post. I'm going to place this onto the post here. It's kind of where we want it to set. I'm going to turn this out just a little bit. Set like that. And our 1/4 inch line needs to come to about right in here somewhere. That ought to be good. Cut this off. Back, I can cut it a little shorter than that. All right, and I'm going to keep the stake because it's got a good support on it. I could just strap the hose to the side of the post, but I don't think that's the way I want to go with it. I'm going to use that old hole where I cut it out a second ago to get the line out. We're going to use that to wrap this wire around. What I'm using here is just basically irrigation stakes to do what I'm doing right now. Wrapping those really tight around the outside edge, kind of hugging the outside edge of it. It's going to angle down a little bit, and I'll put one more on the bottom side. Irrigation is much higher, watering that over the tops of the plants now. That's good. Now, just got at least 4 more to go, but I got 6 in here total, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and do all of them.